Hey friends, how are you? I'm your LD and friends, today this video is gonna be not for any grammatical topics, any vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms and passive voice, tenses, etc. But the main and the only purpose of this video is to motivate you and to tell you to express you how a new language learner faces a lot of problems, issues, difficulties and challenges in his or her life. Why? Because we are living in a surrounding where there are different types of people. Some who like to learn languages and hear and listen to. And on the other hand, there are many who spend their time in different things. And you know there are a lot of people who always try to escape from learning such languages. But we are not of them. We are not of them. We are learner. Therefore I am speaking English in front of you and therefore you are listening to me now. Why? Because we are curious. We are learner and we are those people who always like to learn something new. We like to fill our mind and brain with thoughts, emotions and words, vocab, synonyms, antonyms. Why? Because we know the importance of the language. A language is a fundamental which tells us about a country's or a society's ecosystem, culture, traditions, rules and regulations. And language tells us a person's attitude, aptitude, skills and his thoughts, emotions, feelings, his way of doing his work, everything. Why? Because language is everything. Without language, without words, we can't breathe. We can't live for a minute. We can't live for a minute if we are not speaking. If we don't speak, can we live? Like in schools, teachers always say, don't speak, don't speak. But students often speak. Why? Because this is our nature. And when speaking our nature, the tool of speaking is languages. So learning new language is a very important tool and very important way of living life. And if we are giving time to learning languages, it means we are utilizing our time. We are making our life successful. And if we are making our life successful, it means we will have to face such challenges. Like people always will taunt you. Why are you learning these languages? What will you do? And will it help you? They will always ask some nonsense questions to you. And only answer of these questions is we are curious learner. We are not preparing for any exams. We are not learning languages for any specific purpose. But we are learning languages because we want to. We want to learn languages, we want to know everything. And this language can help us to learn everything. Like a language tells us about culture, as I have said, about food, about traditions. So without knowing language, I don't think we are able to learn anything. And you know, the person who invented atom bomb, the father of the atom bomb, J. Robert Oppenheimer, he also learned Sanskrit to read Bhagavad Gita. After then, he invented atom bomb. So, to do anything, first of all, we need to know about such things. And without knowing languages, without knowing the meanings, I don't think we are able to do anything. So it's very important to learn languages. And if you are a learner, so don't give up. First of all, don't give up. Because learning languages is not very easy at all. It is not a process of one day or 1 week. It's a process of your whole life. And if you give your whole life to learning languages, you will learn. It's sure, it's certain that you will learn. But it needs your time, your aptitude, your positivity. And if you are, then languages are for you. There are 1734 languages in the whole world. And we are learning some only 3 or 4 languages. It's not much, but it's very proficient for us. Because it will develop our skills. It will make our mentality positive. It will fill our mind with languages and positivity. So the main problem or the main issue now arises that when we learn a new language, we always want to speak such languages in front of people, in front of our relatives, our friends, our colleagues, but we are not able. I know everyone who is a learner always wants to speak languages, speak whatever he is learning. He wants someone who listens to him or her. But because of our surrounding, we always give up. Because people don't want to listen to us. They don't care about our learning. They don't care about what we are learning. They don't care about our languages. And because they don't want to listen, and they always say mother tongue is very important. Why are you learning other languages? Therefore we give up. But friends, believe me, giving up is not a way or a solution to learn something new. But making yourself prepared is the only way or the tool to achieve something that people can't achieve. Yeah. Learners are the people who are different from this world. And if you are thinking that how to learn such languages, you will have to practice a lot of. How? First, you will have to think. Yeah. You will have to think in that language which you are learning. Like if you are learning English, even you are not able to speak English properly, you will have to think in English everything. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are speaking, whatever you are thinking, you will have to think in English first of all. Why? Because it will make your mind prepared. It will prepare your mind to gather those words which you learned. And when it happens, then your mind tries to make sentences. And once you start thinking in that language, your mind and your brain will help you to make sentences, to gather words, and to make your way easier. But first of all, you will have to try to think in that language. And secondly, if you have started thinking in that language, now your only work is to speak. And this is the main problem. How to speak? Because our surroundings and the people of our atmosphere which live nearby us, they don't want to listen to us. But we will have to speak. Why? Because if we only think in that language, our grammar can be perfect, but our proficiency, our fluency, and our pronunciation can't be perfect. Why? Because if we don't speak, how will we be fluent? So to be fluent and to pronounce perfectly whatever we are pronouncing is very important to speak. Whatever people say, don't care about them. If they don't want to listen to you, okay. But your only work is to speak. And therefore I am making this video. Because I am also a learner. And this happens with me also. That I have learned more than 6 languages. But my surroundings, the people who surround me, they don't want to listen to. Why? Because they think they cannot speak such languages. Therefore, they don't listen. And therefore, I want to interact with you. I want to communicate with you. I want to conversate with you. With those people who are learners, who are learning new languages, who want to speak. So I am here to hear whatever is in your mind. So don't give up. Speak. Like I am making this video to speak English in front of you. I will make some videos in Spanish to speak Spanish in front of you. Similarly, you can also speak on social media because this is the platform where we can interact with people. In that language, we want to speak. Because in our surroundings, it may happen that people are not able to understand such languages. But on this platform, on social media, we can speak, we can interact with people in any language. So, speak up, make yourself confident, keep learning, keep trying, keep thinking, and don't give up. Thank you so much.